Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and let's do your general overview for 2021. So these are general collective readings. Sagittarius will not resonate with each and every one of you, so take what works for you and leave the rest. So it's only fitting, Saggis, to start a brand new year with a Ganesha oracle card. A blessing from Lord Ganesha would be wonderful, right? In India, we pray to Lord Ganesha as a god to bless us for new beginnings, right? Anything we buy new or start a new business, buy a new house, car, it's always Lord Ganesha who's first and foremost we thank, because Lord Ganesha is the bringer of prosperity, wealth, abundance, and new beginnings. So it's only fitting, I think, that we start our new year with a blessing as well from Lord Ganesha for you. Let's see what Lord Ganesha has for my Saggy gang now. Blessing or an advice card for my Sagittarius spirit. Blessing or an advice card. Lord Ganesha is deep in thought. One card, it's never taken that long. Okay, last time. Otherwise, I'll spread it out and pull out one here for you myself. Okay, here it is. So, I've got two now. Can you imagine? So, there was a lot of thought that went in this. Yes, the two very important cards, by the way. And they both kind of speak to each other. It says reflection and surrender. There's a lot that I think from 2020, whatever you've been through, I think no wonder these cards took so long. This is a very, very strong message here, Sagittarius, for you. Lord Ganesha is saying you have to now surrender whatever didn't work for you in the past and reflect on why things happened or didn't happen the way they did, okay? So that you can now move forward. So let's start your reading. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Also, thank you so much for all your lovely comments, your likes, the donations you sent to the channel. I'm quite overwhelmed actually, and I'm very blessed. Thank you so much. Grateful. Thank you. If you're new here, we welcome you to our channel. To join us, subscribe to the channel and become part of us. We welcome you in. So, Sajis, let's take this month by month. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Oh wow, bottom of my deck, see what I have for you, Sagittarius. 10 of Pentacles. Surrender. That's what Lord Ganesha is trying to say. Surrender to the universe and allow all your abundance to come in now. Okay? So this is a fabulous, fabulous card to get. This is generational wealth. It's everything that you want, right? That in our 3D world that we need. Your home, your hearth, your money, your family, all that. So let's see how we're going to get there. Making some decisions, big decisions in January, Sagittarius. What are these decisions, Spirit, that Saggis need to make? What are these decisions that Sagittarius needs to make? You are moving away, I think. This is a choice that you're making. What do you want to move ahead with? Okay? And you're really obsessing about it as well. I don't know what choice this is, Sagittarius. You would know, each of you will have an individual story, but you are kind of making a choice. There is something which is very toxic and obsessive around you. I think you're planning now to leave that behind and making a decision as to how. Okay? Whatever has bothered you, you have to reflect on that. That's why Lord Ganesha said reflection. Think of what is keeping you pulled back. Is it your own fear? Is it your own negative self-talk? Is it a person? Is it a circumstance? What keeps you addicted and this allows you from charging ahead with your wishes to come true? Okay, so this is a January is going to be a time for you to take stock, make that decision, go into reflection mode to see what this addiction is for you. Why is it there in your life? Okay, and how it's stopping you from taking charge of your life. Okay, February. The Empress, yes, beautiful. So, Sajis, you're coming into fertility, growth, abundance, I think, starting February, once you've released anything that was toxic from your life in Jan. So, what's this Empress spirit? Some of you could also be dealing with a mother figure in February. The Empress represents a mother sometimes, or somebody who's very abundant. Yes, there's a lot of happiness here. If this is you, Sagittarius, this could be you coming into your happiness. Now your fertility, growth, abundance is all in order. You are now the queen above all queens, and you're heading towards your happiness. If that is, in some cases, you could be dealing with somebody like this, Sagittarius, somebody who is of Empress value in your life, who could make you very, very happy. Okay, so there is some kind of happiness coming to you from either an Empress, or maybe you are now the Empress, and you're in a good place then. 7 of Cups in March. That means a lot of options that you have to choose from. Yes, lot of communication, lot of options coming towards you, brand new beginnings coming towards you, stable new beginnings coming towards you, lot of offers which are going to offer you stability in your life. Okay, in March I see maybe through the internet or emails or text messages or people coming towards you, there's a lot of communication coming towards you with all these offers, which is going to offer you a lot of stability in your life. No wonder you're looking that happy, because I think these have already started flowing in, and it's leading you now to do your selection, I think, as to what am I going to choose now. April is a month of transformation for you. There's going to be a huge transformation coming in the month of April. What's this transformation going to be all about, Spirit? Celebrations. This transformation, when it happens in your life, whatever you're going to be choosing now, you are coming into a very happy place. I think by April, there will be celebrations, there'll be happiness, there'll be joy, there will be meeting up with your friends, family, and rejoicing. You are going to be it's going to be like a total flip, okay, from where you started with the devil energy to this transformation. You're making very wise choices here, Sagittarius, and it's going to lead to a lot of happiness here from what I see. May, you're waiting now for your ships to come in with the 3 of Wands. Now you've done your work. I think you've taken your offer. Now you're going to see what else is out there. Yes, you are still, I think, in your same transformative energy where you are now scouting out new offers, either giving new offers or receiving new offers. It's all going to be brand new for you. It's going to be like you've been born again. It's like a fresh new life, and you are just seeing all these good things coming into your life. June has the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius, in June. So why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit, for my Saggy gang? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Wheel of Fortune is there because it's going to be some sudden change. There's a tower moment happening, and with that tower moment, things are moving in your favor. What's this tower moment, Spirit? What's this tower moment? Yes, if there was something you were working on, waiting on, this could be in work, Sagittarius. If you were waiting for something and felt that this is never ever going to happen, right? You were feeling bored, sad, and I've put in so much work, and people are just not giving me a chance here. I'm being blocked, and I'm not being given my due here, for the work I've done. I think somebody is walking away. With that walking away, maybe somebody is leaving a job, and with their working away gives you this brand new opportunity here. It's going to be sudden, it's going to be shocking. This is not something you will be expecting, Sagittarius. So just when you thought that there is no growth, no more growth happening, or you are not being given the chance that you've been looking for, there could be somebody else, maybe in your workplace, who has to quit suddenly and their position gets empty, and that gives you the leap into a sudden leap into getting your wish fulfillment here, because luck is on your side. So okay, so that's good news. July is going to be a little bit of a month, from what I see. A bit of regrets, a bit of sadness here for something that's happening. What's this 5 of Cups, Spirit? What's this? One more. What's the sadness that is there for my Saggy gang? There is some quick communication about some ending here, but that's going to balance your life out. I don't see it disrupting your life, Sagittarius, but it's going to be quick, fast communication or news that reaches you, which is going to be the end of a cycle in your life. But whatever happens here, yes, you'll go into reflection mode. You will be maybe a bit sad here and think about this person or the circumstance, but in that also there is justice. There is some kind of justice, and you will then move on to a happier time in your life. Something may be coming to a close, something that could be coming to an end here. Suddenly, after a momentary sadness, it brings your life into balance once again somehow. So let's see, in August, 5 of Swords. What's this 5 of Swords, Spirit? Be mindful, Sagittarius, in your line of work. There could be somebody manipulative who could be playing mind games with you in August. They see that you are successful. They see you are very, doing a great job. You are the one who's kind of, you are the one who's, how can I say it, very responsible with your job, okay? The one who's making the money, who's putting in the work. So Spirit is saying just be a little mindful of who you share too much information or your resources with, or any secrets with, or any finances with, because there could be somebody around you who could play some kind of a game with you, or try and get something out of you, and this will be somebody trying to trick you. Okay, so in August, just hold yourself back and conserve your energy for finances, your secrets, your anything. From if you doubt that somebody doesn't have your best interest at heart, people are seeing that you are doing well and you are stable, and they want a piece of it. So September brings in some news. What's September bringing in for my Saggy gang, Spirit? Oh my God, it's bringing in love. A message of love coming your way, Sagittarius. It's either that, or the news that you get is going to make you feel very, very happy. You will go into self-love mode. You'll feel that the universe is loving you. Yes, you will start making some new plans here. You may be at crossroads at this point, thinking of, I have the world in my hands now, and I'm happy, and I'm feeling excited about life. I want some adventure. I want some love in my life. And what should I do now? What should I plan? What is coming up? Yes, maybe you'll be kind of checking up on new things available to you. Or maybe somebody else is keeping a watch on you. I think there is somebody else here, somebody else who wants to bring you this message, who is saying that they have a lot of love for you. You won't know what to do with this information here, Sagittarius. This person is keeping a watch and eye on you. This is somebody maybe from your past, or could be from your office or work. But whatever said and done, once you get to know, it's going to kind of stress you out. Okay, so just be a little mindful of who this person is. They may come offering a hand of peace or love, but actually they are a bit deceiving and a bit mischievous. They're trying to just check up on you so they can. This is a no-gooder, whoever this is in your life. So just be mindful of that. This person can give you a lot of anxiety, stress, and worry. So mindful of any strange messages coming towards you in September. October, the Hermit. So you're getting some enlightenment now in October. What's this about, Spirit? What's Saji getting enlightened on? Yes, you're finally getting enlightened on all the secrets that were being kept. Okay, somebody was keeping secrets from you, somebody was keeping you in the dark, and I think you, with your intelligence and your thinking, and maybe you noted the month down, or you're noting the month down now, and you're going to remember this when September comes, yes, and you'll say, hey, okay, I'm going to now be mindful. You are going to be looking out for yourself. Okay, and it's only going to be because you already know, deep within you know that what secrets are around you which are not going to be good for you. So you're going to use that information to your highest good, and you're going to make sure that you are totally taken care of and you're abundant and nobody can touch you. Okay. Let's see, November. November is the Ace of Wands. All right. So this is nice, Spirit. Ace of Wands for my Saggies. Saggies, Ace of Wands is a card of passion, a card of new beginnings. Yes, you are being looked at as somebody who is very loving, very lovable. Maybe you have a lot of suitors around you, and there may be a bit of confusion here as to who are you going to choose now. I think a lot of people are looking for your attention one way or the other because you're in high demand here, Sagittarius. Male, female, doesn't matter. The point is that people are seeing you of high value, somebody who's loving, caring, kind, intuitive, and there are lots of people who are wanting to come towards you to start something new with you. This doesn't look like a card of confusion, except maybe for you because you won't know what to choose or who to choose. But from what I see, lots of offers are coming towards you for new beginnings. This could be in any aspect of your life, could be work, but I think it's love. December finally has you where you wanted to be all along. In a place of reciprocity, in a place of equal give and take. What you give is what you get. The amount of work you put in is the amount you earn. So everything is in balance, and you're ending this year on a good note here, Sagittarius. Taken back charge, taken back control of your life. Isn't that wonderful, Sagittarius? One more for December. Yes, you're an enlightened soul. This is a very saggy thing to do, right? You go within, you use your own spiritual and mental and emotional knowledge, and you start making decisions. And because you are going within, you get the answers, I think, straight from heaven itself or the spiritual realm. And I think in December, now you are enlightened. You now know the secret of this reciprocity. You are now back in your seat of power. Wonderful to see, Sagittarius. So that's all I have for you, Saggis. So surrender to the universe, do some reflection as I see you've been doing with the Hermit and whatever. It's going to take you to this 10 of Pentacles. Finally, by December, all is set. So that's all I have for you, Saggis. Namaste, take care. See you soon.